Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's time once again for Rimworld. Mm, Excuse me. What the hell? Ah, there goes. Load that up. Still no mods. I figure we'll go try straight vanilla for this playthrough. See how it gets to. Whoa, slow down. All right. Switch the gameplay. Come on. Okay. That's not right. There we go. Sure, translates over via phone. Okay. If you hear any heavy construction in the background, they're working on the street, so that's what that's from. But anyway, welcome back. We are here with the Banzo tribe, and we have some work going on here. We got our first person, Vulture, who is mainly our socialite, but is incapable of dumb labor, so that's annoying. He's also a tortured artist, which is also annoying, if anyone's got them. We have Red, our researcher, also another socialite who is just as incapable of doing dumb labor, but she's pretty. We have Kato, the neurotic constructor farmer. Julogo, if I butcher the name, it is what it is. Chemical interest, but he is the primary farmer, while Kato does his own thing. And Biriabal, this is another farmer. No one has really stepped into any major roles just yet. Also, let's go ahead and hide that. Let's get everything going. So we're setting up our security checkpoints. Our llama herd is in the works, so this way we won't have to grow any cotton ourselves. Yoko the cat is just busy mewing around. And of course, getting the beds already. No one's paired up with anyone just yet. Let's go ahead and double our speed. And we've had a couple of raids, but nothing too dangerous. So the idea is, once we get all these rocks knocked out of the way, we would have clear lines of sight around these areas to be able to attack what we want. We'll probably extend the walls right here just a little bit, or... You know what? Better yet, maybe we just block this section off. There are a couple more alpacas down here. Female, male, male, female. We do have a baby alpaca in there. Okay, that's fine. We don't want to overburden ourselves with animals really quickly like we did last time with the pigs and goats. Alright, so the rocks are all taken out right here. Now we're moving the rest of the stone out this way. Once we get this thing filled up again, we'll go ahead and just start dismantling everything. Vulture, what's up with you? Your mood's pretty bad. Yeah, that tortured artist debuff is a little annoying. Rebuffed by red twice. Ooh, sorry, buddy. Ate without a table? That's your fault. That is entirely your fault if you ate without a table. Alright, those three are asleep, and it's just Vulture right here, so we'll go ahead and triple our speed. Was there any quests or anything that we had going on right now? No, nothing really. Okay. So, Kato, how you like your room? Extremely comfortable? Luxuriantly comfortable? Recreation satisfied? Okay, this should bring them back. So, if anything, the only decoration they're missing in here would be a plant. But even then, I don't know if we... Let me see. Okay, yeah, no, actually, beauty is still an issue because we're only in the 0.4.2. The dresser must be higher quality. Good, normal, okay, yep. That's fine. Triple speed our way through the night for the Banzos. We do not have any granite, just limestone. Alright, morning's here. They've getting the food from the shelf. Good. Deluga is attending to the fields. We have hay grass, just in case. Create a supplement for the animals, and we take out when we get some more. Probably don't need to really grow any right now, actually. By the way, we got heel root as well. We have potato plants, a major field of rice, and a corn field. We don't need cotton since we have the alpacas. Cat, what are you doing? It's fine. Alright, so we still got that Chekhov rock over there. Kato is going for it. Barabal is bringing all this stuff over. And then we still have the granite barricades down over here. Unfortunately, without any more granite blocks, we can't build them. There we go. Vulture's assisting as well. Minor break risk. Yeah, Vulture. Sorry, man. I just don't got anything for you. I suppose gain a loyal ethicist. Yeah, you know what? Let's get one of those guys so that we can start working on that. Ideology, ritual spot. We'll put it kind of right here. This is like a little safe corner. Safe-ish. And double check who has some of the higher social. 12. 13. Alright. Who do we want to be our leader? Probably, believe it or not, Red, because she doesn't really have any penalties against her intellect. So we'll make Vulture our loyal ethist. Yeah. And so it is. Vulture will take that position. Just gotta wait for all those, and hopefully he should be a little bit happier. Let's triple speed our way through this. Nothing else is going on. Alrighty, there we go. So, now that he is that, we should at the very least lose... we need a visage mask. Okay. Veil visage mask. Alright, so someone will go ahead and do that, and then Vulture will wear that. Tortured Artist, Ate Without a Table, Disturbed Sleep. Okay, so yeah, we need the other rooms working in order to get this going. Bearball's still hauling things over, that's fine. Kato. How's your mining? Should be getting better. You're at level 4. Vulture, still level 1. Yeah, he's only learning about an 8.8%. Can't really fault him for being slow. Hello? What do we have here? New lovers? Oh no, Vulture's gonna be mad. Dualugo and Red have decided to pair together. Unfortunately, that's none of these guys, which means... You poor lonely person, do not get anything. Wait. Forbids? Hold on. What? Physical love, spouse. I guess that's why? Okay, we'll need some ideology points to allow that, just so that we can also save space on bedding. Well, I'll give Kato his bed back. Visage mask was completed. I don't see it. Was it dropped off somewhere else? Oh, wait, there it is. It's okay, man. It's okay. Just wear this. You'll not have a -4 on you. There you go. See? Easy. So that should help a little bit. Alright. Really, it's just all on Kato, honestly. Vulture's way too slow and way too useless for this. Meal-wise, we're okay. We have a decent amount of rice in the background. Research into the harp is okay. I know. He's at a major break risk. Yeah, see, he goes out here and eats. It's like, how's that my fault? Okay. Bear Balls continue to haul the stuff in. Unfortunately, there's still just too many rocks for him to haul them in himself. Vulture and Kato are down. So are Red and the others. Alright, another day passes. Hey, Blitz! Welcome. Did you manage to test the heavy games after re-DDU? Yes! They worked! Now, take this with a grain of salt because I've had them work off stream, but then on stream they'll come up with a whole bunch of problems. However, they did work, and I didn't encounter issues, so we'll see. Really fucking hope it's not broken. Alright, Kato's still bringing in that. We're gonna have to start cooking again soon. But the good thing is, Duologo has been getting the field up and running very nicely. Once he finishes with the heel root, there's probably a couple more hay grasses, potato plants, and then he's on to the rice. Looks like Vulture's mood is finally going into the positive for good. Ah, he got nuzzled. Vulture trying to shoot a shot with Red. Sorry, man. You were too late. Someone else already got him. Keep on hauling those stones in. And you know what? Now that we have so much of it, let's go ahead and resume the block construction. Who do I have working on that? I got Barraball. The problem is Barraball is mainly using for hauling right now. The harp has been finished. Alright, so Red is freed up again. And Red will help with cutting the plants. Barraball is breaking the blocks. Now, unfortunately, it's going to take a little longer because every time we get slate chunks, they're just going to go into right here. Alpaca 1 has given birth. Alright, so we got another alpaca. Then yeah, there he is. Alright, so we got 4 alpacas now. Food consumption, 1.23 compared to a 5.42 is the limit. Yeah, nah, we're good. Barraball, what the hell are you doing? Cloud watching. Fine. Oh, I guess allowing resown. Good. Hey, cat. You here for your patrols? Meow, meow. Yes, yes, I know. You're a moody, solitary, independent creature who doesn't need human comfort aside from just slavery. Alright, so that one's fine. We got nothing else over there. Bearball continues to work right here, so nothing else for it. How's the world at large around us? I never really go for these little sites right here, unless I'm going for a very specific build raider style, but there's always just so many risks. Get out there, and then next thing you know, you're ambushed, and it's not bad later on. Like, if you can survive the first several things, it's okay. But it's a lot more difficult when you have mods on, and then it's like, oh, you've been ambushed. Prepare to be ready. It's like, okay, my primitive caveman, let's go. And you get ambushed by a fucking mech patrol. So like, oh, I see I'll just die now. But we are getting another bed, so let's go ahead and get Red a bed. This way there's just like more space in between, less chances to interrupt the other while sleeping. And with that, everyone's asleep. Alright, so that's a slate. We got the granite. How many rocks over here? We got 10 granite chunks, 32 slate chunks. Alright, so we got a lot of slate to go through. But that's probably for the best because we use the slate for all interior stuff. Now that we don't have to worry about destroying something and then rebuilding it with the other material, it just happens naturally now, which used to only be available through mods. Uh-oh. There you go. Quest, ship to the stars. No, thank you. Basically, that is just the standard storyline mission if you want to leave the planet. I never leave the planet. Maribel keeps working there. Vulture's having fun at the Hoopstone. Duologo is farming. Kato's being Kato. And Red is chopping down the trees in the animal pen and all the other plants. What's your plant skill? Oh boy, she's a 1. At least she has a learning speed of 35% rather than the 8.8. So she won't be entirely useless. Alright, starting on the next bed. So when Vulture finishes that up, one more of these gone. Once we get everything built here, we'll probably go back to doing some security building. I guess that also just depends on what Baraball breaks apart first. Let them come through here. These areas are too big really to block off. However, I'm pretty confident we can block this off without many issues. And then we were going to try and funnel this a little bit so we don't have to worry there. Yeah, no, we can just leave that exposed. So, we'll need the walls, the barricades, and the block right there. Those will be the next major security projects. He's already on to the next bed, so let's go ahead and get rid of this other one. One more bed to go, and then we are all good for everyone's individual room. Double check the weapons. Yeah, you're better at melee than you are that. Same thing for you. So my 2 melee fighters, Duologo and Baraball, we need to get you better armor for sure. As long as everyone else has the recurve bows, that's still pretty decent. Alright, southern barricade is going up. There's another granite chunk, so we'll be good there. How much? 75 slate blocks left. Then we're going to have to spend some time getting more rocks. Low food? Like legitimately, or just no one's cooking? No one's cooking, that's all it is. What do we have here? Outlander Waste Clearance. Hi. Welcome to the table. It's a cat. Prime Ishvara Sandra Sheni Bellark of Northeast Questia. Fuck these names. It has a special request. Someone has dumped an abundance of toxic waste packs near one of her settlements and she is unable to safely store them. If you accept, Sheni will deliver 90 toxic waste packs by transport pod. If not kept frozen, toxic waste packs will dissolve over time, polluting nearby terrain. I have no idea how to deal with toxic waste. And seeing as how I don't even have a means to freeze anything, there's no point in really letting us keep it. Oh, nice. We have a war merchant passing by. So we'll see what they want. Cat, can I help you? He's just walking back and forth on the desk. Hi. Come on. Psst, psst, psst. Yes, hi. Hello. It's the early morning. Aside from me, there's no one else awake to give you scritches. That's what this is. You don't care about me. You're just here for the scritches. Using me. Then you're gonna throw me away. Just like a cat. Red, go talk to this guy. See what we can get. Excuse me. Alrighty, let's see. A lot of kids wear. I don't know how I should feel about that for a tribal group to have nothing but kids wear. Let me go ahead and sell the stuff off. Sell that stuff off. The Pila we don't need anymore. Short bows, same thing. Jade knife, don't care. Limestone club, slate club. Alrighty. Steel breach axe. 4.9 melee damage per second, 30% armor pen. You show me, like, what's a wooden club do? 5.64 to 17%. Let me get this straight. A wooden club deals more damage than a steel breaching axe? Is that what I'm reading right? 5.6, 17%, 4.9, 13%. Really? Yeah, these stats don't make sense, but sure, okay. If anything, it's just more silver for us that we can use for a later purchase, because I'm not interested in the rhinos. Okay, that one's fine. Still waiting on here. And just more rocks and tree cutting. Food-wise, we're still okay. 22, 19, 26, 29, 13. Alright, well, majority are still up, so triple speed. All we have left is bearable on their own, sleeping on the floor, but shouldn't be much longer before we get them a bed. It's what cats do, independent killing machines, but will bug you for a treat. Yes, that's it's a cat, pretty much. What's he got on his head? Alpaca wood wool head wrap. Okay. Well, we'll have plenty of our own alpaca wool soon. Oh, shit. So I'm thinking we should also just kind of put concrete here or something equivalent just to make sure that nothing else grows here so we have full access to drop off whatever supplies we need. Come on, Kato. One last bed. Everyone else still has plenty to do. Furball still helps out over there, so that's fine. You know what? Just to kind of speed this up a little more, Furball, don't take it anywhere. Just drop on the floor. Someone else will haul it away, or better yet, someone will take it for a project and they'll take it there. Alright, the bed is done. There we go. Everyone now has their own private bedroom. No more barracks beneath the dining hall. We do need a research room, so we'll need to move these two research benches we have. We'll need to restone the floor. We'll probably trim this up, make it a little more proper looking. Yeah, see, now instead of wasting his time, Baraball is just making, dropping, and someone else will come over, take it to a project, or take it to the storage. Looks like the southern security checkpoint is going to be one of the first ones built. No one's idle, so that's the most important part. Still gotta get that wood in. Hello, gift from the Livio Confederacy. 15 gold. Wow. Sure, I'll take that. Now, I do have a bunch of leather. Get rid of that. I don't need it. However, it's hard to tell what we'll need. Heat insulation up to 15 degrees Celsius. Well, seeing as how we're at 30 degrees Celsius, that doesn't really help us. I really wish there was a way to like expand this thing so you can see it better. Because even if you do click it in, you have to click it again just to see. And change it for the right material as well. Where are you? Alpaca wood. Armor heat. Protection given against temperature-related damage, like burns. Okay, yeah, so just protection against damage like that, not the actual temperature. I don't see anything that could make proper armor, so I guess we're fine. The rooms are almost done. Good. Still working on these, that's fine. Take the gold in, good. Alright, meals are back up. Vulture, what's your construction at? Okay, 25% learning factor, so that's pretty good. Again, I'm still not entirely sure what it meant by global learning factor. Is that saying like another boost? So it's 50%? Or is it a 25 plus 25 percentage of learning? Red's not doing anything. Alright. Research. Tell you what, go into smithing. That should allow us to... Wait. Right? Yes, and then we'll go into the plate armor. We'll get this for our melee fighters. That is something I want. So red should start doing that. Vulture failed constructing a slate dresser. Resources wasted. Balls. Alright. However, she's a level 12 at 100% learning rate. She should be able to knock this out pretty quickly for her standards. Once these rocks are all broken down into blocks, we'll go ahead and pause the work right there and just gather more. Did we finish over here? No, we got one more wall to go. It's fine. We got one more section over here. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, everyone's there. Triple speed. And another night passes on the rim. I'm just very concerned about this ancient danger right here. You gotta be careful and hope nothing breaks out of it or breaks into it while we're there. Worst case worst, if we absolutely have to, wait for the next caravan to pop out, break open a wall, run to holy hell, and hope the caravan can deal with it, whatever happens over there. Fireball and Red flirting with each other. Quest expires 9 hours. Yeah, this one, it didn't really have anything I was interested in. Even the Goodwill with the Empire, they give you so many missions to get Goodwill, I don't see the point to worrying about that. Oh, shit. Again, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at multi-stream chat, just in case. So if anyone's on the other side's talking, I'm sorry I missed it. Alright, he did finish the dresser. Come on, Vulture. Finish the end table. And boom, with that, every room is now finished. Working on over here. Drag these blocks around. We're gonna need more than that. Okay, so while they're doing that, let's see, any blocks within the territory first? No, not really. So if that's the case, let's go over here. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually just go ahead and finish off everything right there. Move that stuff in. Variable will be able to finish it off. And let's also go ahead and clean up this area for mining. Just do that, and that for now. Yeah, you know what? Just cut that one out as well. Alright, so when those are mined out, we'll go ahead and close that off properly with a decent wall. And then we'll need to re-slate the entire floor, make it pretty and no longer just filled with dirt holes. The other good thing is, with them in such close proximity, they should be talking to each other and getting more social as long as they're not dicks. And then, yeah, you keep on breaking those rocks apart, wait for them to gather the rest. There is the dumping grounds of the bodies over there, so they should be okay. There's only a couple of stones back there. Travelers from the Red Sound League. That's fine. The map is safe. There's no major carnivores anywhere that I've seen. Ooh, some buffalo. Or yaks in this case. Good milk. Area revealed. Oh boy, what happened? Now we're fine. Alright, so you're just down to the slate. There's no more granite chunks. Is the wood is not all in? That must be so weird for Red, just trying to research smithing. And you have Kato on the desk mining out uranium ore. Red's all like, Kato, can you not do that? I'm using the natural glow from the irradiated rocks to see what I'm doing. Look, I need to break it apart. Now, to be fair, this uranium is pretty good because it's some of the heaviest material in here. I think the only thing heavier than that is the compacted plasteel, which we also have apparently abundance of. So we have a decent amount of materials. We just need the intellect and the technologies to be able to work with them. But it looks like everyone's going to bed, so triple speed our way through the night. All the barricades are done. Can I get... Hello. A group of Neanderthals, huh? That appears to be just one. That's not a group. He's got a knife. Staggeringly ugly. A level 10 melee. Ooh, I don't want anyone to engage with him then. Just keep everyone selected. Maybe have a chance. One thing I am seeing is that the place to rally for and prepare for an attack is not very much. Alright, it's getting near morning. Everyone come on over here. Okay, I want you here. I want you here. Right here. There you go. And you're there, and you're there. Alright, he should be attacking soon. Everyone's at their ready position. It's just one guy, too, so... And you should never really say that in Rimworld. It's just one guy. What's the worst that could happen? Here they come. Fire! Okay, okay, good. A hit. He's got a peg leg. Come on. He can't reach us in time. There's no way. There we go. Yeah, no, it's very rare that we're going to be over here. So yeah, good job. Easy victory. Vulture... There's nothing I can really... Well... Recreation nullified. Unfulfilled. Okay. I find it dumb that we can only use cloth for this. Why can't I use wool? Okay, well, I got the game board of Looks like we finished with all the rocks over here. Kato, you're mining. It's almost halfway to 5, so not there yet. Duoligo. No, probably for the best that he just keeps on there. Because if not, I know what's going to happen. The moment we take him off of cleaning, he's going to be like, oh, well, there goes the whole base. No maintenance, no nothing. Where are you going, Virgo? Okay, you're going over there. What is the radius of this thing? No, not the torch. Well, that was the very last one then. Okay, now we'll just go ahead and suspend works right there because we don't have any left. And hopefully they'll just start pulling the rocks over there. What we got? 19 granite. That's more than enough. Let's go ahead and get our wall. Seal off the eastern side. We'll see how many we get with that. We got the slate. We'll need to break that apart. Another good point right here. Once we mine this out, deconstruct that. We don't need that there. Leave these here for right now. So we'll just build straight on down there. Major break risk. Vulture. Stop being a tortured artist, Vulture. Okay. Recreation starved. Alright. I'll take an hour away from their work and I'll give them a dedicated hour of recreation in the middle of the day. At the very least, they should seek it out purposely instead of being forced to go there on their free time. You will have fun, damn you. That's what it feels like. It feels like one of those meetings at the... like an HQ meeting and everyone pulls in and the manager's like, okay, everyone, we're going to have a good time here. Am I understood? Trying to impress the regional manager or some shit like that. So like, yeah, see? Everyone's happy here. See? They're all smiling. And it's just them with like the Joker grin laugh. It's like, Alright, take those out. Wait for these to be demolished. And, research room, I suppose, could go right here. It is a small enough room. However, we want to use the rooms as, like, almost natural barriers, so maybe putting the research room up here wouldn't be too bad. There's nothing vital in it. There's no major supplies. Also, everyone's asleep. Mostly everyone's asleep. Triple speed. Whoa! Eating raw food? The fuck? Yeah, it's fine. The rice harvest will be ready tomorrow morning. Uh-oh. We have a mad alpaca. You know what that means? Meat. Ready up. Lego, Barabella, you guys come to the front. Vulture, back over here. Come on, you got it. Probably got one more volley in you. The Lego back. Yes! Alright, there's some meat for us. Let me guess, you're gonna eat the raw meat right away, aren't you? Oh, no, look at that. Who is my cook? Vulture. Missing. No, you're not. Oh, you bet. They ate it. Alright, well, eat it rather than starve, I suppose. Again, by the time everyone is up and about and ready for the day, hopefully the rice will be ready. It's got like 5% left. And there we go, 140%. About to say, it's 9 a.m. Everyone's taking it at a late night. And there we go. Rice harvest coming in. So yeah, no, we can use that meat to train up the rest of the dogs. Not like they have anything really useful. Yoko, Beauregard, unfortunately, both pretty useless animals aside from nuzzling. Don't eat it raw. Alright, we got meals now. Keep waiting on that. I got a roast beef cooking in the kitchen slowly, and it smells delicious. It keeps on wafting over here. Visitors! The Red Sound League, a bully from the Red Sound League, Zebra Croaky. 13-year-old, nervous, teetotaler, pretty, incapable of caring. Feminine creed ideology, female supremacy, believes in nudism. Go for it. Be the Amazon you can believe. Hit the wood? Yes, the wood did get in. Major break rest, vulture. I know. Again, eating the raw food, that's your fault. Still waiting on someone to bring those rocks over. Oh, but it's straight recreation time. A vulture, so going for a walk? Okay. Recreation's going. Good. There we go. He's no longer suffering from recreation unfulfilled. Yeah, no, so this 1 hour of dedicated free time, probably for the best. Because if not, during their regular free time, they may still keep on working because they're doing a project like say Vulture. Oh, that's Kato. But anyway, say Vulture is trying to mine out a rock. Because he's so bad at it, he'll stay in there for hours upon hours upon hours and not do anything. Red, go ahead and talk to Croaky. You're a female. You may have better luck. Jack effing crap. That's what you got. All right, get out of here. Yeah, see, there's the power of the kitties and the one dog. It's all about the nuzzling. That's the only thing they're really good for and the only reason I keep them. Jebin Waqui, hello and welcome. If I butcher your name, apologies. Alright, there goes Croaky, however you say your name. Come on. There we go. Oh, crap, I forgot. The torch was there. Alright, so fill that up. With this, we get it properly done. Let's go ahead and put some slate stone in here now. We can change it up later, but just for right now, I want everything much more organized. Also, let's go ahead and hide those fields. I don't want to see in the background. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty okay. It's hot as balls, but that's pretty good. Vulture, stop trying to shoot your shot with the taken woman. Also, you're 55 years... Well, okay, she's 48. Never mind, that's fine. That is acceptable age differences. More alpaca wool? Good. Alright, looks like everyone's asleep and triple speed our way through the night. Fall has begun. Alright, it's going to start getting colder. Maybe we should start preparing some winter wear. But we'll save it because we need to see how bad the winter actually gets. You play Splitgate 2? No, I don't think I've ever have. Budding artist from the Levo Confederacy is passing by. She's named Blue Caterpillar. What is with these colonies sending their 13-year-olds wandering by my home? Is this like a challenge for them or some crap? Alright, there we go. The slate is going in. It won't be enough for the whole room, but it'll be something to make sure everything's moderately clean looking instead of, -1. The question will be, what do we do with all the materials from the tiles? Because we don't really have a use for the limestone. Oh, what about rematch? I can't say I've ever heard of a game called Rematch. Yeah, no, it doesn't ring any bell. Alright, so the next rice planting's going in. Finally, they're starting to bring in the rocks. Oh, there's a deer herd that moved in. Okay. So at least we have a new source of meat. We got another one down here. Still no large predators that I can see, which is good. Now's our time and chance to go to all the outskirts of the map, try and bring in whatever resources nearby, and hold the phone, folks. We are being attacked by Southern once again. Let's see, he's got a club, decent melee. He's got the tough trait. All right, to arms, people, to arms. Go. Dulugo, Barabella, get to the front and be ready. Come over here to the side, make sure those guys got plenty of free aim. You're gonna have to get closer to us, buddy. Come on, there you go. Good hit. Dance, lead him around. There you go. It's a shooting gallery. Shoot him! Holy crap, how many arrows does this guy have? Holy crap. A headshot, he's still going. Oh my god, look at him. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. He can't survive all of them. Oh my god. That tough trait really does help. You guys better be leveling up your shooting with all this. Keep dancing, keep dancing. We may just bleed him out to death. Uh-oh. Back. Hey, get away from them. Get away from them. Look at us. We got melee weapons. Yeah, there we go. Damn. Look at all of these. Does it have a log? Let's see. Right finger, left foot, left femur. You got a shot in the heart. Does it tell us which one actually killed him? Recurved bow, perforated his torso, and pierced his lung. Wow. They are awesome and fun-filled? Alrighty. I'll look them up later. I've heard of Splitgate 2, but I don't think I've ever heard of Rematch as an actual game. Let's see. Missed by a wide margin. Okay. Damage to the head. A wound to his nose. It just says he gets hit. Another hit to the chest. Doesn't say. An arrow in the left leg. Torso. Another one in the chest. Another one in the left leg. One in his jaw. One on his right hand. One in his left arm. Another on his right arm. A fourth in his left arm. Doesn't say. One in his left foot. One in his spine. One finally got him in the heart, and so his torso as well. And I think that's 4 as well. This dude was a walking fucking pincushion by the time we finished with him. Holy fuck. Is he the only one, though? Okay, good. He is the only one. Damn. It reminds me of that meme of, like, I don't know what the game is from, but I see it quite a bit. It's where it's like a soldier in red armor, and it's all like, what bro fought for, and then finding out it was all for a lie or some shit like that. It's what the meme's premise is, basically. And it's just a knight in red armor with like a dozen arrows in his back, and he finally crumples to his knees looking at his hand. It's all like, I did all of this for what? No, 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 no. No human corpses of any kind. Get that out of here. Alright, nice. The Grand Hall is coming to be. We'll save building the research room for much later, because it works right here. Well, we'll definitely have a limestone deposit. I don't really know what to do with it. Maybe we'll craft like artwork pieces from it. Bear Ball is bringing in all the stone. Unfortunately, it's just going to take them a while. The real hope was that I could have gotten some animals who helped with this stuff, and then they would be sent to go get the stuff furthest away because they can move faster than any human we have, unless the human's augmented. She's almost done with researching. So you know what? That's probably a good point. We will expand our workshop a little bit, kind of like here, here, and here, just to kind of fit into the little gaps, make sure we have more defenses. Because that's the idea. I want to try and use the actual building structures. Everyone's asleep, triple speed. Use the building structures kind of like a... I was going to say causeway, not causeway. Funneling, I guess, would probably be the right word. We want to be able to funnel the enemies into certain directions or cut off areas so that this way we just need either Duolego or Barabal to stand right there and block the way for all of them. There's a stash of treasure for flesh-shaping technology. Interesting choice of technology pursuit. Look, I'm not going to judge because flesh technology shaping could be pretty useful. Say if you're disfigured, you need to regrow a limb. Hey, maybe you're even just a little too fat and you're too lazy to diet or even take chemical drugs that will help you lose weight. Let's just go ahead and carve the flesh right off of you. The Adeptus Mechanicus agrees with the weakness of flesh. And we have a deserter. Doesn't give me anything. It is a way for us to get the Psi-links. However, it will put us at odds against the Empire, which I'm not in favor of. Also, it looks like going fewer on the torches really did make the improvement, because I can tell you this wood would have been depleted much faster if we went with our usual amount of torches. So, rabbit. Huh. Interesting. If we block off this section down here, this section here, and this section... You know what? Actually, just screw that. We'll block off this section right here. Planning. Planning. This is why this thing is here. So if we block off here, and we block off... Wait, that's a steel deposit. I'm probably going to want that later. So if we block off right there, we can actually have access to a much larger area as well. So that would guarantee us space. Yeah, wait, I can see that. So in this way, we would still have the security point over here and up to the north. And if worse comes to worse, we can retreat into the second fallback location right here, because we'll armor this bitch up. Yeah, we'll do that. But for now, it's a matter of getting all the stone back near home so we don't have to run all over the map for it. As long as everyone else is working. Red, how's your research going? She did make it to level 13 intellect. Good. The heel roots are coming along with the corn, hay grass, and potatoes. So I don't think food will be a problem anymore. As a matter of fact, suspend that. They're vegetarian meals. We can't cook the fine meals because we'll need a meat supplement. And we'll hold off on that until all the meals are gone, which will probably be by tomorrow morning. My cook, Vulture, is at level 4. Wait, can you do that then? No, requires level 6. Okay, never mind. So keep on making the simple meals. Who's my other cook? Red. Red sucks at it, though, so no point relying on that. 1,600 hours. It is recreation time for everyone. Yeah, and see, this is the other good thing. When you have it as... Oh, Vulture's not doing anything. Vulture. Oh. Yeah, just give him some time. He'll figure something else out to do. Or, you know what? He does have a little bit of a passion for research, and I built the other research station. Yeah, so go ahead and let him do that. If he has nothing else to do, he'll help out Red. And then, Vulture, you can flirt with her all you want. What's she going to do? Go back home? Your next-door neighbor? Alright. So, we have smithing. Give me the plate armor so that we can upgrade our 2 brutes. We're going to need to expand this. But I need the construction blocks in order to do that. I don't want to build it out of any more wood just in case we have to run the risk of, you know, the settlement burning down. Never a good feeling watching everything catch on fire. Luckily, with more people helping out in the hauling, this is going much faster. And because, for whatever reason, it didn't allow me to choose the largest map that it used to, we don't have to go as far to collect stuff. Alright, so we got all there. Next segment, right there. I know, you don't have anything to do right now, but soon you will. Fluorine as well. I do have the steel, and if not, I can mine out more, so let's go ahead and do this right now, just so we don't have anything growing up and taking a spot. So yeah, basically we'll kind of have like an industrial yard right over here, everything grabbing stuff from here, or going through the safe route to grab things from the storage. And seeing the storage, we'll probably need something bigger. Everyone's asleep. Triple speed. Oh, for fuck's sake, who's calling me? One moment. Okay. Nothing too much. California weirdness. Okay, so with everyone sleeping right there, what's the majority of rocks we got here? Looks like a lot of slate. There is some granite coming back our way. Good. Worst case worst, they'll be busy with the construction project of the concrete yard. Alright. Slow down. My thing is, I'm really upset that I have to use cloth. Why can I not use my wool? Also, we have an ibex doe that's self-tamed. There's no trainability. There's nothing we get for it. Yeah, no, Bearball, if you want to bring it back and then slaughter it, that'd be great. Meat's on the menu tonight, boys. Like, surely even Ibex does could have been milked for milk. Very utilitarian. It's like it has to have some use, in my opinion. And if it doesn't have it can't even be trained. So just go ahead and slaughter it. Because if we want more meat, we'll just have to wait for the alpaca herd to grow. So that's no worries. Alright. Vulture cooking up some more meals. Good. Vulture, what is your skill level at for cooking? How close was it to 5? Oh. Oh, fuck. He's got an 8.8 learning percent speed. Damn it. I need to find a better cook, which means I'll need to get a prison to start converting people. I do have 2 great talkers in the group, so that should make it a little easier. Alpaca 1 is pregnant again. Nice. The herd grows ever stronger. Cowboy hats. It is fall is coming up, so you know what? Was it the burqa or the... No, not the burqa, the parka. That's what I want. Parka. Let's just go ahead and get these up and ready, just in case winter does turn out bad. It's better to have it and... It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Okay. 1,600 hours recreation time. Vulture, yeah, unfortunately his tortured artist debuff is just going to be there, and being rebuffed by red is just something that he does to himself because he's a masochist, apparently. He enjoys rejection, but to be fair, he is 55 years old. Actually, still, no, I'm about to say Kato is actually the oldest at 65. Bearball is the youngest at 25. Man, it must be weird for Bearball. It's like everyone is basically his aunt and uncle in age-wise. Bearball, what is your crafting at? 6. You have a passion in it, so should be relatively fast learning. And the concrete yard is almost finished. There we go. Look how much nicer it looks and organized without all that greenery there. Let the cold-hearted gray existence of Industria blind the greenness of nature. It's a boom rat. Oh my god, it's Ferdinand! He's still alive! I released this dude into the wild, like, from the very beginning. He's still here. He must not have known where to go. I'm a pet. I've been a pet all my life. Just because you let me out into the wilderness doesn't mean I'll survive. That is apparently definitely the case for him. Woodwise, we're good. Now that I think about it, I am a little concerned that we have these large herds of animals in our territory. If the herd decides to go mad, that could go very badly for us. Also, we have another merchant. Shaman merchant for the Levon Confederacy. I see pigs. I see sheep. See, is the alpaca kind of cover that, really. I just need to let the herd naturally grow bigger so I have full control of it, and then we can start slaughtering them for the meats as well. Go ahead, talk with him. Alrighty. Psychic Soothe Pulsar, Animal Pulsar, Insanity Lance, Plastio, Smoke Leaf, Medicine. Interesting. How much for that medicine? Only 2, so 26. That's fine. Yeah, and they just provide sheep wool. The pigs are just a pure meat animal. And I don't really care. Yeah, no, just give me the medicine. Take that medicine, drop it off. Oh, fuck's sake, did I sell my medicine? Hold on. God damn it, I did. Give that back. He charged me double what he sold it for. Alright. That's easy enough, though. There are silver deposits we can just mine out here to make up the money. Does that change your social at all? Hard to tell. Go on, Vulture. That's the last tree in the concrete yard. The Lego, harvesting the heal roots. Sounds like they're starting construction on the street. Ooh. I'm curious. I want to go see what exactly it is they're doing on the street, so pardon the minor interruption. Of course, they start with our place first. Man, I really hope that doesn't get in the way of the medical chauffeur that I have to do Friday. This stuff's supposed to be going on for 6 weeks straight. Ugh. Yeah, they're having to replace the sewer line. Sewer lines, like everything. It's like a whole street redo. So if you hear that in the background, or if I talk really loudly, it's because that sound is going off. Oh, I feel bad for the other member of the family. She's a late nighter, and now she has to try and sleep through this. Okay. Are you really wanting to wear the parka right now? It feels like it would be very hot. It's 21 degrees Celsius. But they're all wearing it. Okay, sure, I guess. And even then, of the 180 wool, it wasn't enough. But we do have the leather, that's right. So this will also get the leather out of storage and put to use. Get the medicine into storage as well, and then we'll forbid it again. Save the medicine for the most extreme of emergencies. Minor break risk with Vulture once again. Darkness. There's no darkness there. Alright, medicine's in. Forbid that. Okay. So Birabal, our main hauler, is also our main crafter. So unfortunately, so long as we are doing this, Birabal is not bringing in any stone to prepare for the next works of blocks. At least he got up to level 7, so he's leveling up at least. There's nothing else I want from them because we already got the medicine. All the rooms are done. You two are researching, no worries. Alright, nice. So Kato is helping to bring stuff in now. Bearball taking an early rest. Duolago, it's going as well. Kato refilling the torch, and Red's bit. Alright, that's majority right there. Vulture, what are you doing? Man, it is so awesome having that stuff working out right on the street. To be fair, they do need to hurry because in about maybe 2 hours' time, the temperature is going to rise by like 30 degrees. Okay, the food's all done. We'll need the next cook to give us another round. Um, Overhead mountain. We're going to need another storage compartment. The rice harvest is coming in. Ferdinand is still moseying around the colony. But it looks like Vulture is cooking the food, so no worries there. It's just really wish he didn't have an 8.8 learning speed on it. Excuse me. Okay, you know what? How about we just start planning these things out? Probably make it easier in my head, just like trying to figure out where to go next. Okay, so yeah, let's say another work right there. So we would have a door here, and a door here. So we can always access this right here. Just another hallway. It's long, it's useless. Take those two out. Ibex meat has rotted away in storage. That's fine. We got plenty of food either way. Um. Well, we could move kitchen stuff down here, because this was just a temporary storage no matter what. And the dining hall is right here. If we move the kitchen stuff over here, we can turn this into the research room, so we don't have to build a research room. We can just reutilize the kitchen. Doorway's right there. Just cut that off entirely. And I know it looks big, but there's a reason. So we go like that. We have a doorway here, doorway there. We got the door there. We have the door here. And then yeah, we'll just cut it right there. So this will be the new kitchen, and this will be the storage for all the food. So this way, when they go in through here, they just pop in, go through these double doors, drop off the food. Yeah. Okay, I can see it now. Oh yeah, this is much easier planning it with the plans. Okay, so we do that. Prison, we're gonna want one of those. We'll just go by a simple 10 by 7. Have the door right there. Sure, why not? Visitors are leaving. That's fine. I doubt the prisoners would have anything we really wanted either way. Again, I want to kind of utilize some protection, some extra protection against the fencing here. So if I go for something like this as a hospital, it's out of the way a little bit. But as we keep on expanding, we'll have more housing units as well. So there's that. As a matter of fact, I plan for that now. Yeah. Okay. So we'll use that as extra walling for the houses. Plan 2. Okay. So we got that. Hopefully this area will be so blocked off that the enemies will just try and go all the way down here. Okay, so 2 extra houses, hospital, prison, new kitchen, and food storage, research, and expansion of the industry sections. Now, we just need all the blocks to match our idea. Which, for the time being, we still have to wait on to get all these blocks to make it easier. Because I know what happened. The moment we say, okay, stop doing that and start making the blocks, they'll just do this. And then they'll wait until the end to start going out to actually grab the things. Vulture's taking out another tree that's growing in the animal pen. Research is almost done on our plate armor. Longsword, 8.6 to 33%. 7.3 to 38%. We could just make them like knights. There's no royal apparel. Yeah, start researching on that. Speaking of, I did research a harp, right? Yeah. Prerequisites, complex furniture, can be crafted at a crafting spot or smithy. Okay. So we need to expand our workshop capabilities. That's all it is. Need warm clothes. Not to worry, we are making parkas. So it's a good thing that we were starting those parkas. Bearable is the last one. I think everyone else has parkas on. 56, 55. Not ready. Okay. He should be fine for a little bit. Alright, nice. So Kato is helping out as well. I can't think of any other building that we need right at this moment that we'll need to plan for. So we should be fine. And also, with this, if this stone wall does go here, we can knock out this little segment right here. It's not going to give us too much nutrition, but it will give us some extra. And every little extra bit helps for the larger herd. Alright, seeing as how nothing is really going on, and it's just a matter of gathering resources and they're walking slowly, we'll go ahead and triple our speed. 1,600 hours, everyone is socializing. Good. Now they're back off to work. Sure. I think you were just messing with them. I don't think you were actually doing anything. Well, the good thing is, with 2 researchers, they're just driving through all of the things that we're throwing at them. Granted, nothing has been really over 1,000 yet. However, they're still doing it pretty not close, but really fast. What's going on? Vulture. Why? What now? Stop flirting with Red, then. Jesus, you're a masochist. You're addicted to the rejection. Ah, triple speed. And another night down. Alright. Nothing too crazy. So that's good. I have a feeling though that this winter is going to be cold because it's already 2 degrees Celsius, and this is fall. Oh fuck. I mean, the good thing is that the food, if it is exposed, won't deteriorate anytime soon. And the rice will last us for 1.1 years, and we got 756 of it. If we get this new kitchen up and running, that's going to give us a tremendous increase to our storage capacities as well. We're almost done. Keep on getting me those stones. Got that section next. With that, that should hopefully be more than enough to fill up this whole thing. Another farming work site, which, again, I don't really care for the work sites. Alright, so majority... Yeah, there's just a lot of slate, not actual granite on this map. At least I hope that's not the case. Yeah, it looks like we were probably just in the granite part of the map. The slate part of the map, not granite. Never have figured out what to use this guy for, even after we get it and we get the mechanoid transponder. There's 3 of you doing this? No, you're just cleaning, okay. Vulture, how's your research doing? Still at 6. It's better than your mining. Oh god, this is starting to like weird me out because there's nothing happening. Where's the curveball? This is Rimworld. This is going a little too peacefully. Rimworld definitely does not let you enjoy peace. Major break risk. Oh my god, rebuffed 5 times. Dude, stop flirting with her. I guess if he just keeps on trying, one of them's bound to stick. He's throwing spaghetti at a wall here. Quest expires, deserter. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in making the Empire my enemy. Did we finish all the parkas? Because I don't see Bearable wearing one. No, okay, we still have one to go. 71%. Okay, we have our 3rd alpaca on the grow now. And where's my other big one? 2.5, 72, 72. Okay, yeah, so they're both at 72 right now still. Long blades researched, good. If I did get you another thing to research. Yeah, nothing we can learn from there, so no point. Yeah, sure. Get some great bows research. It would give us some distance shots for sure. Alright, so while they continue with that, Vulture is cooking some more food. Surprisingly, the wood is still on the rise for the amount. 1,200, it used to be 1,000. You know, probably should do this as well, do forever, just in case. So this way we have some food that can really last us a long time. It's almost filled. Yeah, I know, Vulture. I know. You're upset. You keep on getting rejected, and you're a tortured artist, too, so it's a double slap for you. You just can't be happy, can you, Vulture? Tell you what, if you're saying you're in the dark too much, which I kind of agree with, it is a little dark over there, let's just go ahead and get you another torch. We have plenty of wood surplus, so no reason to hold back on it. Alright, they discovered the ancient mech underneath there. I suppose I should read that in case anyone hasn't read it. Passing near the remains of an ancient exostrider mechanoid, Duolego noticed an intact transponder inside. If you could get the transponder, you could read valuable information from it. The massive mech is smashed and fused into a solid piece. You must destroy it to retrieve the transponder. Be careful. The incendiary weapon cells look unstable and will likely detonate after you do some damage. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I tried this, I think a bunch of mechs spawned out of it. The quest for the Relic of Family. You've learned the Relic of Neo Justice is nearby. The Relic of Family is an ancient object venerated by all Justicars. If you could collect it, you could build a great reliquary to make Justicars happy, attract wealthy pilgrims, and bring more people to Neo Justice. First, you need to find the Relic of Family. Watch for opportunities to gather information about it. Alrighty. Is there an expiration on that? Can I just... Okay, yeah, no, there's no expiration on that. We can accept that whenever. And once again, another night on the rim passes. Hello. Okay, multiple things happening. We have a transport pod crash. A contract miner named Parsons is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Parsons is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue him and hope he joins freely, or capture him for recruitment or slavery purposes. Okay. Incapable of firefighting, a misogynist. However, a great miner. Decent medical. No health issue. I can't talk. No health issues at the moment. Whoa. Slow down. I see you. Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems many of the hares in the area have been driven insane. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Prepare for battle! Shooting level 9, good. The Lego don't stand right in front of them, probably a bad idea. Fireball right over here. Come on, there's 3 of you. Really? You got scratched? Okay, you got bits. Still, it's a rabbit. Where'd the other one go? There he is. One hit. Come on. There we go. Alright. Check around. Any more rabbits? Nope, we're good. Billy, go treat the rabbit bite. Oh, Vulture, did you just do what I think you did? Oh no, it was Kato and Red. Oh, salt in the wound for Vulture. Keeps on flirting with Red. But Red and Kato flirt with each other right in front of him. Do I not have a doctor? Yes, I do. Red! Look, I know it's just a little rabbit bite, but it's still bleeding, so there's a chance for infection. Use a herbal medicine. We got plenty of them. We're growing more, so there's no worry. almost all these rocks are over here. We still got room. Oh no, quality right there, 42%. Alright. So cut up all those rabbits, get some pemmican. Alright, Dulego is fully healed, so now he's up and about. Another logging work site, don't care. Hide in room vulture. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. He just kept on trying to flirt with Red. Vulture is hiding in his room. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw being rebuffed by Red. You aren't even in the same room. How did you flirt with her from different rooms? Ah, well. Alright, so he's probably down for the count. Let me see. Yeah, for the rest of the day, for sure. Make sure... Okay, yeah, no, at the very least he did cook some food before he decided to throw a tantrum. So, let's go ahead and triple speed once again. Beryl and Kato bringing in the rocks. Ah, so close. If I combine the rooms with a vent, I wonder if the heat from the torches will help them all together. Because alone, it's just one torch. I guess it would just depend on how cold winter gets. Because I was thinking fall was going to be hell, but not so much, really. We're still above 10 degrees Celsius when we were at 1 degree Celsius just a couple days ago. Okay, we got all that. 3 last piles right there, and then they're all done. Then I think we grab some rocks from over here, and that should finish us off, and then we can start breaking those apart, and then we can begin some serious constructions. Vulture, aren't you tired? He is, and he's also hungry. Pass out, Vulture. Just pass out. There you go. See, so much better. However, he does have inspired creativity now. Do I have an art bench? Oh, I could. Well, I could get one. We'll see. Ooh, exotic goods. A caravan from northeast Quaestia is approaching. Alright, well, we'll see what they want. Another alpaca joins the herd. Very nice. Wait for Red to rest up, and then we'll go ahead and talk to these guys, see what we can get and sell. I'm starting to think I should just have like a little table in there for these guys to eat, because they don't eat regularly. Like, they don't go to the kitchen to grab their food and then go over here to eat. When they're active and moving around, yeah, sure, but in the mornings, not so much. Oh boy, okay, let's see, what do we got? Triple Rocket Lancer. A bunch of things that we can't use. Ooh, wait, hold on. Books. Books are always good. Introducing to baking. 375 XP to a maximum level of 12. Wow, that's really good. The design of great bows. We're researching this, so this doesn't really affect us anymore. Struggle on the Oasis. Multiplier recreation gain 160%. Ooh. Yes, please, to both. Oh, man, I'm so poor. I can't afford it. Okay. He's got an elk. Female. It's another male. If I sell... That's another male as well. Yeah. Okay, so if I sell the baby male alpacas... Yeah, keep the females to keep the herd growing. We only need like maybe 1 or 2 breeding males, because luckily genetics don't play a matter into this, so we don't have to worry about incest. So yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll get those books. All good. Can you please go haul those in? Please. Both of them, while you're at it. I suppose another thing that we'll need is a rec room, so you know what? Actually, that is a good idea. Tell you what. When that time comes, we will go ahead and redo the room right here. Yeah, so we'll redo this. This will be the kitchen, rec room, dining hall, food storage, research, armory for weapons and other nonchalant things. Oh, wait. No. We should, wait, but we can get a library book stand, so we can put the books in there, so technically we don't need, thinking too far. Just go with this. So we'll redo this, turn this into the rec room, dining hall, kitchen, storage. And we'll go from there. Can an elk do anything? Or is it just tameness? None. Trainability? None. Milk? Okay. Once a day. 11. I could tame some of the wild yaks if I really wanted milk. Oh, look, the alpaca's got another member in the herd. Female. Ah, that herd ain't growing anymore. Excuse me. The problem is the caravan is just staying over a location that Duolingo is just continuously cleaning. Every male colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect males. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a bit worse. The drone level is low. Alright, that's survivable then. God, I really wish I had animals who could do hauling. It would save me so much trouble right now. Once again, another night passes. The good thing is, when we do this... Oh. Kato has broken down and is wandering around in sadness. This happened because of poor mood due to the low psychic drone. Unfortunate, but okay. Quest, saving John. Ortono, divine chief of the Red Sound League, says that a friend has been wounded while traveling. The victim is John, a 71-year-old plank cutter. Now, I would have to leave my home. I don't know if I want to leave my home. Alright, well, there goes the caravanners, at least, so Duolingo won't be busy trying to clean up after him all the time. Kato, there's no large predators. If you want to wander around aimlessly in the middle of the night in the wilderness, sure, go ahead. Yep, no predators at all, so he's fine. Ferdinand, I let you go into the wilderness for a reason. Please leave. You're just here eating my food and crops. Inspired trade, Red. Wow, Red, that would have been useful literally like 10 seconds ago with the exotic goods trader, and I had to sell some of my alpacas to get the books. But, better late than never, I suppose. So, when you guys wake up, critical break for Kato, yeah, that's fine. So he's not wandering in sadness, so he should have catharsis. Yeah, no, see? They just eat right there. They don't actually go to the dining hall to eat. So I do think we need like little mini tables inside their rooms that they'll eat at. By two by... Nah, there's gotta be like a smaller table. Like a really small table we can use. Ah, balls. Alright, well, great bow research has been done. Is there any other... No, this is complex furniture right here. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay, we'll hold off for a little bit, see what red does. Oh yeah, that's right, red doesn't do anything aside from research. Okay, hmm. What would I want? I'm trying not to go for electricity right away because I know if I do that, I'm going to modernize this group so quick that they're not going to have time to actually catch up with any of the building. Royal Ascent. Okay, so this is another way for us to get off the planet, which we don't want to do. The rice harvest is in. Good. Ah, enough wool was finally harvested that we can get our 5th and final parka. 2 more piles of stone left out there. Alright, so the emergency hay is being built. We have a mad rat. Okay, so we can go through there. Anyone over here? Nope. Linga, bear ball. We have a rat extermination issue. Hey, hey, hey! No! You're supposed to be a manhunter and come after us. Kill it. What is this rat doing? Hold still. We're trying to smash you. There we go. And finally, the corn harvest is in. Okay, so no matter what, we should more than likely have more than enough food for the winter. Making parkas complete. Okay. I don't really know what else to go for at the moment. Like, say, hat-wise. I don't know. So for the time being, we're okay. Kato and Bearbow getting some more stone. Ah, come on, we're almost so done to finishing up. No. Stick to the guns, Just keep on building that. We're actually working just fine. I know what's going to happen. The moment I start actual expansion, our value is going to shoot up, and we're going to get a massive raid that's going to suck. So, if we're doing that, the first thing we should probably do is work on this smithy area right here. So this way we can get the plate armor and the proper weaponry for our melee fighters. We'll need the great bows as well. I guess we'll need to see what other armor as well works for them. I will eventually need a leader as well. Oh, there we go. There's the cold. -4 degrees Celsius. We finished that last parka just in time. And hard snow falling. Oh, yeah. No, this is going to be a brutal winter, it looks like. Okay, so with that being the case, winter being a hassle, let us order up some hunting. You know what, let's just hunt 3 of them at a time, just in case. We don't want the whole herd to go mad and try and get revenge. So we make the pemmican. At the very least, the food will last longer even without anything. And also take into account any issues that we run into. Good practice for them. 6 more stones to go. Okay, so if that is the case, we'll also have a surplus of leather. What's the head wrap do? Yeah, there's no real insulation we get from that. Bowler hat, cowboy hat. It's a cowboy hat. Insulation, another 1.8 and a 9 degrees for them. Broad wrap, 3 degrees. Okay. What is your comfortable temperature right now? Oh, negative 54. He's fine. Yeah, this is probably the last of the crops then if the winter is going to be like this. We'll see. Oh, no, wait. It's heating up. Ah, it's one of those crazy types of springs. Freezing cold at night and morning, boiling hot in the middle of the day. Meanwhile, Vulture is making some more pemmican. Did you get it all? No, you didn't. Slacking. Ah, they're so close. 2 more. Okay, I think I'll even call it that. Once they get these finals 2, we'll just go ahead and start making the blocks from this because at this point, we've basically emptied out the entire northeastern side of the map. We just need to get to the other side and we can do it to the same. Alright, go ahead and unsuspend that. So that should be activated and working. Okay, so number of things. We'll need these tables over here. It's all in slate. And then we'll need a dining chair. Looks like they only come in wood, so that's fine. However, there's room for 2 people in each one, so we should take that into account. Get that and that. Alright. So this way, if we have partners in each of these rooms, they'll wake up, sit in there, eat there. The dining hall, which is also revolved around the rec, research, and industry area, should have plenty of people coming in here basically to eat, no worries. This will also use up the wood for the chairs. And Bearable will start working on here, so that's good. Let's see. No, not that one. Where's the, workshop? Okay, yeah, so I think I'll just knock out this wall entirely. No reason to leave it up or have a doorway blocking it off, because if we share it all as a workshop, the benefit will be bigger and bigger. If I'm right, yeah, no, so we need to finish up that one. Those are fine. Those are fine. Yeah, no, so we just need to finish up this section of granite wall, and then we can start construction on the extension of the workshop. That's right. Make as much pemmican as you can. Because just when we thought, it's like, oh, they'll just stay frozen literally until here into the end of winter. It's already 6 degrees Celsius in there, so they're still deteriorating. So turning it into pemmican is for the best. Unfortunately, our constructor is going to be busy with all these chairs because that's the one thing he can get to right away. Finish the interior of the dining hall. Nice. Alpaca 1 is pregnant again. Good. And that was another thing to note. Even a baby alpaca when sold was 160 plus silver. That's a lot. Now, an adult was only worth 240, but if you think about it, that's still pretty decent for an animal. Especially when all the animals we've sold so far have just been the surplus. And with that, the dining hall is finished. Now we gotta get the slate flooring in, so that should take care of that. I'm breaking those apart. Luckily, we only need 28 slate blocks for them. Vulture, Jesus Christ, dude. Stop flirting with Red. It's not gonna work. Somehow, she still actually likes you to a degree. Alright, well. Research. Craft the harpsichord complex stationary musical instrument. Now, let's research beer brewing. The other thing is that I like to do is I like to research everything I can before actually advancing the technological age of the tribe. This way, at the very least, we cover every possible issue that may arise. Alright, everyone's going to bed. Triple speed. How you liking your bedroom? Okay. And it's got a score of 1.3. So yeah, no, those two chairs alone really helped. A 16 and a 24. Definitely. 2 16s, another 16. Ooh, that roast beef just whiffed by the room again. Smells delicious. That's right. Keep adding the slate in. So did we finish? No, we did not finish the granite wall over there. Oh well. Gives Bearball much more time to dismantle these. And see, this is the issue, of course, is all he's just so good at dismantling them that it doesn't last long enough. So all this work of trying to gathering these rocks over here so that we can just make them, he's tearing through them like nothing. I hear that construction. Alright, Vulture's going for the desks. What is your construction at? He's much more useful here. Alright, so that was all this, wooden chairs. And unfortunately, all the slate blocks are just going in here. And that is the other thing. We're going to have to replace the wooden flooring with the tiles as well, because the floor is flammable. I'm going to assume, yeah, we just don't have room for that. Oh, that is disappointing. We're basically going to lose, more than likely, some corn just because we don't have the storage. Oh, wait, was that what almost finished it. I was hoping I'd turn around and that'd be done. But, look at that. The dining hall is coming together. Probably one more day's worth of work, and that should be finished up along with the wall, and then finally we can start expansions. Oh, no, wait, shit. We got the tables as well. Okay, but this is why we gathered this, so that we can keep building and not stop. Unfortunately, without tables, they'll still get that 8 without a table debuff, which is, again, entirely their fault. Oh, you know what I did learn? Is that apparently Primitive War is coming out tomorrow. I had no idea. I saw the last trailer I saw said releasing soon, and then that was it. So it's like, okay, so maybe next year at this rate or something? No, it's in fucking tomorrow. It's like, what the hell? I don't have time for this. I didn't prepare anything. But I'm still gonna go see it. Probably not this weekend, but maybe next weekend, I hope. Or sometime during the next week. I mean, it's basically Vietnam and dinosaurs. What's not to like? Hey, look at that. We actually saved the corn. I really thought we were going to lose it out there. Why is there corn in... Never mind. Just work. That's the last of it right there. Do me proud. Come on. Oh, finally. Yeah, I see that. Okay, well, we can deal with that later. But finally, the dining hall is complete. Now, expansion is the name of the game here. Cancel that, and also go ahead and demolish that. Give me some orders. Start mining out these things right here. Another granite door. Give that right here. Actually, you know what? I will put this door right over here. Construct that. Orders. Get rid of you. Okay, so you're right there. You're right there. Wait for them to finish mining that section out, and then we'll start expanding. Speaking of, I need to get this thing out of the way so that I can build the smithy right there. Got the hand tailors. We need the art bench as well. Yeah. Alright, so that's one slate table. Two. Come on, you can keep going. Oh yeah, so what's it look like now? 1.3. Wow. All that and the table is only worth 1? Okay. To be fair, it's slate. It's not the most pretty stone. Now, at the very least, some of them shouldn't have any issues with having to eat at a table in the mornings. And with that, another night passes. Quest expired, treasure chest. Yeah, that's fine. I'm so used to the mod of having like the settlement builders where my people were like completely non-traveling. They hated traveling and got a massive debuff whenever they were doing it. But in return, the bigger and bigger your settlement get, it was kind of like a compensation for like, oh, the raids get worse and worse and worse because your settlement is so nice. The nicer you made your settlement with this ideology, the stronger the buff was for them. So it kind of helped balance it out. Because let's be honest, Rimworld definitely has the reputation of, oh, you're having a good time enjoying this? Well, here, have a plague. On top of that, here, have a celestial entity blocking out the sun, freezing the planet over because it can. No explanation for it, just like, okay, this celestial entity is just parked in front of the sun, and now all the crops are dying out because there's no sunlight. Can you imagine that was real? It'd be the equivalent of like a whale just kind of floating on by and then decide, hey, I'm going to sit right here in front of your house and not move. Oh, chunks of spacecraft drop by. Alright, more sources of components and steel. Good. I always try and save those for last because they naturally spawn in, so there's no real expiration time on them. Okay, we do have the expansion in. Smithy first, followed by the wooden art bench. Too far away. Okay, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and get you guys right here. We will need more steel. Let's go ahead and order that up. Yeah, keeping into the mountain right here. Now, if we're lucky, what will happen is that if a bug breach spawns, it will spawn somewhere in the heart of here, because we're not eating too much into the mountain, I don't believe. Doesn't show right there, that's fine. And as we're digging in here, we're unlocking more stone as well. Okay, also, whenever you get slate, just go ahead and start putting it into the houses. No need to waste time on waiting for it. Chairs as well, for each of these. Keep on using those resources, cycling through so we have the room. Winter is officially here. Just tearing up the floors right away, that's fine. We got plenty of slate blocks coming in. Fueled smithy as well. If I do this, bear ball is going to be taken away. So yeah, we'll wait until all of the stone is cut up, and then we'll look over here. I definitely want the two plate armors for my 2 melee people. They'll be slowed down, but it'll help save our lives. We'll need 3 great bows. I'll need a harp. What weapons to get them? 8.6 by 33. 4.9 to 13, so no. 6.8 to 27. 6.7 to 20. Again, see, this is where I wish, like, this little box to the right expanded a little bit more and just explained the item and showed me the stats, because having to go in here twice over just to see is annoying. 8.6, 33. 7.5, 23. 7.0 at 21. It looks like it's going to be the longsword. 7.3 at 38. Iqua, yeah, 6.7 to 2. Or 20. Knife and club, not even going to look at that. Okay. So, give me some other stats. Show me something that makes this thing more viable that I want. I don't see any speed. Yeah, I don't see any of that. Okay. So honestly, I feel my 3 choices are the longsword, the spear, and the warhammer. 6.8 to 27. 8.6 to 33. And 7.3 to 38. Now, my thing is, I don't think the spear actually gives us any actual distance to strike them. So I think it's going to be the longsword. So we'll get 2 longswords, 2 plate armors, and we'll need some helmets as well for them. Okay. I got an idea of what we're going for. Meanwhile, Vulture and Bearball continue to work. Kato is adding more slate tile, now helped by Vulture. What are you missing? You are missing steel, which we do have ordered up. Oh, shit! Is he? Well, yeah, he probably is dead. Oh, no, he's gone. I totally forgot about the guy who crash landed here, the really good miner. Yeah, because he wasn't, oh, crap. I totally forgot about him. Oops. We could have rescued him and possibly gotten another recruit. That was my bad. 57, 57, 92. Alright, unfortunately the alpaca are not all in the same timeline of wool production, but that's fine, I suppose. Oh boy, -7 degrees Celsius. Alright, luckily, it looks like adding the tables has really helped, so they don't have an immediate debuff right away. They did sleep in the cold, however, to get the vents we need steel, so let's hold off on that until they start mining this section out. The first room's tile has all been paved in. We'll need to switch out those wood walls with granite as well for extra security. Vulture has finished up with both the chairs. Now it's helping Kato with the tile. Actually, let's just go ahead and start placing that in now as well. Okay, one section at a time then, if you're going to take out the whole thing like that. It's free time now, so they're just doing their own thing. Well, I hope you finish that room, because if not, it's going to be a cold night for whoever was in here. Oh god, it's for Kato too. Yeah, we have the... Kato, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up. There you go. Say, man, if you don't do this, you're gonna run and not have a house anymore. There you go. What is your construction at now? 13, not bad. Vulture, yours, still a 6, but he is getting there. Okay, tell you what, we'll hold off on that. We'll only try and do it once a day because I don't trust you to get it done in time. Blockwise, 220 limestone, 340 granite, no slate. Yeah, not that I see. Alright, coca has been researched. Not that it really matters to us too much. Alright, we'll go for some noble apparel. Just because the Emperor doesn't recognize our authority doesn't mean we don't have any. Oh boy, -5. Well, I mean, actually, as far as winters goes, that's still not bad because it's not in the middle of the day doing that. Also, wait, that's right. They're sleeping in parkas. How can they have the debuff of I slept in the cold when they're in a parka that gives them comfortability at -54 degrees? Oh, excuse me. Yep. Second granite wall. Go ahead and get that section in. You didn't really have to do that, Kato. Just telling you now, you didn't have to do that. Alright, but with that, room number 3 is done. Now on to room 4. Definitely getting a lot of wood back from all the tiles. I guess they were just going... Well, technically, Kato still has a room. It's just actually a little bigger. A little dirtier as well, but it's bigger. That's room number 4 done. One more room to go. Saving John expired. Yeah, that's fine. Kato's working on the wall. Good. Come on, Kato, get it done before the end. Oh! One last thing. Oh well. He's still fine. So we got that. We got that. Mining operation should begin again once we finish construction over there. Once that's going. Rimworld inspired by trade. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so after we get the workshop expanded and finished up, I definitely think the kitchen area should be next. Once we get that, probably the prison, actually, because we're getting to the point where we need more hands to progress faster. We have a strong foundation. We got our food supplies good. We have meats. We have stone. We have leathers. We have wool coming in to make more clothing. So we got a strong foundation. Now it's time to increase our numbers. Unfortunately, there's no way to force any of these guys to properly pair up and start getting jiggy with it. So without that, no babies for the colony. Which means we have to rely on the good old usual way of Rimworld. Beating the shit out of you, torturing you, and convincing you that everything you know about reality is wrong so that you join a hideous ideology of some horror that you basically have RNG luck on being either a cannibal or a pretty normal person. I mean, there is drug junkies as well, but hey, it's a cult. What do you expect? Okay, yeah, no, so they finished all of that. Let's go ahead and get the next segment of granite wall right here. And the door as well, why not? Completely replace that. Okay, here we go. Like I thought, the moment we start building up, we will be under attack. Who we got? Okay. Not too many rough abilities. Doyasha Kinroar. Are they attacking immediately? Attacking immediately, okay. This one's got a bolt-action rifle. And this one had a shotgun. Oof. Alright. Who would likely reach us first? Probably you. Okay, maybe not. It was you. However, they have the range, but we have the range against that shotgun. So if we can lure that one over here and just kind of shoot this one with our arrows as best we can. So yeah. Duolingo, Barbar, you guys come over here. Oh, he shot my dog! Wait, what was my dog doing way out there? Oh, you bastard, you shot my dog. That was a little nuzzler. Alright. Sneak behind. Get him! Get him! Barabo, do it, come on. Okay, good. They're opening fire. Spread out. Spread out. Vulture back up. Kato, come out here. Okay, you guys are good. Back. That's a shotgun at close range. Oh, God, Red, get back. Oh, we got him. Right? No one else? Yeah, we did it. Oof. That shotgun. That was close. What the hell happened to the both of you? Bruises. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Before you go, grip them. Yeah, he just had a hat and a sash. That's boring. Well, luckily, one of the builders wasn't taken down. Actually, no, both the builders were not taken down. Vulture and Kato completely untouched, which means construction can still go off. And now, it's a fire. It's raining, so no worries. No, it's okay. It's raining. Okay, so we got that pump action. It is awful quality, along with that bolt action being poor quality, so that's not great. Also, there's no torch there. And come on, finish it up, Kato. There we go. Alright, that's all restored. Vulture, can you, or Fred? Kato, can you haul? Yes. Haul the guns in, please. Why is my doctor not red? God damn it. It's okay to heal yourself as well. Once you're done there, tend to them, then... Okay, he's been tended to. Okay, so just you two. 0%? You have a 4. 7.2. Oh my god. It's so awful. Okay, major break risk. Alright. 31%. Couldn't do that for yourself at all, could you? Okay, hold on. Vultures had major break risk, that's fine. Stone's guinea pigs. A 43-year-old mechanics engineer named Stone is calling from nearby. He says a pack of 4 man-hunting guinea pigs are hunting him. He begs you for safety at the center hold. Naturally evolved human, no major significant genetic modifications. Best skill, crafting level 13. Ooh. That could be interesting. It would definitely give Bearable more time. We've got 6 hours to do it. Vulture's on the verge of a break. The others... Kato's fine. These are bruises, cracks. Really it's Red who had that close brush by the shotgun who's the most issue, and she had a fucking 0 on her own 10 quality. Yeah, you know, I will accept this. Alright, Stone. Please tell me I don't regret this. He's bloodthirsty and a misogynist. He's got level 11 in construction, 9 in shooting, and 13 in crafting. No major health issues aside from a couple of scars. His belief is wrong, and so we must convert him. He's from a group called the Sacred Shaft. Ah, tunnelers. Okay, it makes sense now. You never know, because in the mod for additional ideologies where we were before, we did have the hedonistic one. So, you know, you never know. Okay, yeah, let's not worry about those sections at all. They're blocked off by the wall, so no worries. Okay, the guinea pigs are here. They're insane by the disease known as Scaria. Alright, and there's only 4 of them. You bastards. Come back here. Make sure everyone is up and about. There we go. Okay, alpaca 1 is given birth. Good. And 2 more guinea pigs. 1 down. Come on. Come on. Ah, oh, Duolingo. Alright. There we go. Alright, so unfortunately, wow, that guinea pig tore him apart in that brief second it had him. Okay. So with that, I don't have a place for you yet, Stone, so you'll just have to sleep inside the dining hall. For now. Let's go ahead and get him busy. Give him that. Don't want that. Get rid of that. You don't need that. Why don't you go ahead and put you on primary construction, because you're actually... Oh, no, you're second best. Go with that. First best for this. Take you off research. Yeah, so as long as we have someone crafting. Okay, Red. As long as you're tending to him. What's your skill at? Another 0% quality. Good God. And just like that, the rain is here and the fire is no longer an issue. Bearball is fully healed. Nice. Kato, what are you at? Still at a level 4. However, you're getting closer and closer to a level 5. Major Breakers. Oh, that's another thing. His schedule. Let's work on that. Look, Vulture, a lot of these issues are your own fault. I don't know what you want from me. Also, would someone please take that dead body out of here? Please take both of the dead bodies out of here. There we go. Alright, there's the art bench. Vulture is in a daze. Okay, that could be worse. Honestly, it seems like his main issue is that he's recreation deprived, so we need to get other forms of recreation. I just really hate how we can't use wool. It seems dumb. $50, $80. Alright, fine. Let's just get like a small patch of cotton plants going. Which is terrible because we're in the middle of winter. Wait, hold on. Where's that, you? Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, so more than likely there's probably going to be a few things that we can only use cotton for. So we'll make it into like a small chunk field right there. Go ahead and hide that. Yeah, because, no, this winter is actually a lot more tame than I thought it would be. I was expecting when we had that early snowstorm, this would be hell. But only -1 degrees, it's raining. And interior-wise, yeah, double digits interior-wise, they're fine. The stone insulation really does help. Alright, then, folks. The hour is upon us and beyond us. It is time to say farewell. But only for right now. We will be back shortly after a quick 10-ish minute break and a restart of the stream so that the algorithm isn't confused about what is being watched, as it were. And yeah, no, we got a lot done. It doesn't look like it, but we have laid the foundations for all of our new major projects that we're going to be building. And look at all the stone we had to go through just to keep everything updated. And even then, not everything is. We still have the old storage and old kitchen to worry about. But the dining hall has been completely repaved. Don't mind the blood there, that's natural. The food situation is under control for now. We'll see what happens with an extra mouth to feed. And all of the homes have been decked out. Which means we do have to hurry up on this side as well to get another home. We probably won't block this area off, but we will build a wall like right here. As a matter of fact, let me plan that right now while it's in my head. Right there. And then something like that to kind of funnel the enemies here. We'll probably even double up on this wall at some point to make it stronger. Still need to get the southern wall in. However, we have discovered that we can expand right here if we play our cards right, but not right now. That's like a much further goal ahead because we still have plenty of room to grow into. But yeah, no. Thank you all so much for joining me. This has been Rimworld, and hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever you may be. Hope you keep it safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say with me. Neither. But especially not the heat. You know why? It sucks. Pretty sure I don't have to explain why. Shout out, of course, to everyone who joined us for today, including Blitz. And apologies again if I butcher your name. Jeb and Waqui. I think I'll just stick with Jeb. Jeb is better. Alrighty. So, thank you all so much for joining me. This is Rimworld. I will see you in a little bit, but if I don't see you for the next stream, you know where to find me on Discord. If not, I'll see you later. Next one. Oh, also, for anyone who doesn't know, the next stream will be Call of the Wild the Hunter, where we finish up Silver Ridge and finally, I truly believe finally, moving on to ASCII. So, see you all in a little bit. Bye.